Year after year, automakers push the envelope on concept cars that are previews of their next generation models. Some concept cars never make it into production, but these days they're actually pretty good representations of what's to come. Here are your top 10 concept cars of 2017. Number 10, the Mini John Cooper Works GT Concept. Mini is having a bit of an identity crisis, at least in the US. This year, the company showed off an all-electric car concept that previews the British automaker's first EV, but that isn't terribly exciting for most car enthusiasts. What is, however, is the John Cooper Works GT Concept, proving that Mini can make badass track cars. The concept is significantly wider than the standard Mini Cooper, with plenty of carbon fiber on the body to shed weight. The aggressive styling is what we believe the Mini brand truly needs to stay relevant, but sadly, it's likely the brand will be focusing more on electrification than large rear spoilers. Number 9, the Toyota FT4X Concept. Although the Toyota FT4X was mostly disappointing for those hoping to see a true successor for the FJ Cruiser, it's a realistic concept that likely previews a future model. It's no secret that concept crossovers are widely successful in today's market, and since the concept rides on the Toyota new global architecture, it wouldn't really be that difficult to put into production. The concept was designed with Generation Y city dwellers in mind, with Toyota saying its research shows that the base camp for Gen Y explorers was oftentimes the destination itself. The multi-hatch is one of the main features of the concept, which opens two ways, horizontally and vertically. This gives the FT4X added versatility depending on how the vehicle is being used. Although the Toyota FT4X was mostly disappointing for those hoping to see a true successor for the FJ Cruiser, it's a realistic concept that likely previews a future model. Number 8, the Volkswagen ID Buzz Concept. As Volkswagen works to repair its image from the massive diesel scandal, one of its primary focuses is electrification. The ID family is already growing, and we can't help but love Volkswagen's willingness to develop a microbus of the future with the ID Buzz concept. The German automaker has already confirmed the ID Buzz is heading to production, and you shouldn't expect to see any significant changes to its design. Number 7, BMW Concept 8 Series. BMW is betting big on high-end luxury vehicles, and the first step is the new 8 Series flagship Coupe. The German automaker impressed with a stunning concept that modernizes its current design language while adding a bit of style for the future. Looking to take on other luxury sports cars from companies like Aston Martin and Bentley, the 8 Series could be one of the best looking cars in the segment if the production version stays true to the concept. Number 6, Mercedes AMG GT Concept. While BMW is making headlines this year with a stunning coupe concept, Mercedes AMG is looking to shake up the 4-door coupe segment. Mercedes arguably introduced the first 4-door coupe model with the CLS, and the AMG GT concept is basically a 4-door version of the awesome GT sports car. This model will be entirely developed by AMG, and you should expect to see hybrid powertrains for the production version. Number 5, Kia Proceed Concept. Wagons and shooting brakes aren't terribly popular in the US, which makes us really sad when we saw the Kia Proceed concept earlier this year. The Korean automaker says the concept is a bold vision for the future, and gives hints as to what the next generation Ceed could look like. It's basically a wagon version of the Stinger that's already surprisingly stylish from bumper to bumper. One can only hope if the Proceed concept heads to production that it will somehow find its way to North America. Number 4, BMW Concept Z4. The BMW Z4 is one of the most anticipated roadsters heading to dealerships in the near future, and BMW really whet our appetites with the stunning Concept Z4. Riding on a new sports car platform that was jointly developed with Toyota, the new Z4 will certainly turn heads if the production version is even a little bit like the concept. It's just a matter of time before the actual BMW Z4 debuts, and we will finally get to see if the company's partnership with Toyota has resulted in something truly special. Number 3, Mazda Vision Coupe Concept. Making its debut later in the year at the Tokyo Motor Show was the Mazda Vision Coupe Concept. We already consider the current Mazda 6 one of the best looking cars in its segment, and if the next generation model follows the Vision Coupe concept, then it might just be the best looking car in the market. In fact, we hope design elements from the Vision Coupe concept eventually find their way to other Mazda models as well, as it's one of the most attractive concepts we've laid eyes on this year. Number 2, Infiniti Prototype 9. There's so much to love about the Infiniti Prototype 9, which made a very surprising debut at the Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance. The retro-inspired concept doesn't exactly preview a future model or Infiniti's future design language, but it is a fully functioning prototype powered by an electric motor that's similar to the one found in the new Nissan Leaf. Maybe, just maybe, Infiniti will decide to produce a limited number of the Prototype 9, but that's very unlikely. Number 1 is the Honda Urban and the Sports EV concepts. Most concept cars feature flashy styling that's designed to grab attention at auto shows, but Honda did something entirely different with its urban and sports EV concepts. The company went back to basics, and it somehow works marvelously. In fact, the retro urban EV concept might be our favorite concept car all year, debuting at the Frankfurt Motor Show. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe.